Okay, also very excited about this next story.
It's so
I
good.
cannot wait to hear it. This is a story that's all about heart. Susan and Peter Daddario have been married for almost 41 years, but you're saying that a medical emergency put that love in danger.
They're a team, especially when it comes to each other, and their devotion along with the doctors at UConn Health in Farmington are what has this love story continuing on. Take a look.
It's a reunion that's about 15 months in the making.
Hi, Susan.
Hi,
How are you?
Good.
Good to
Thank
see
you
you.
so much.
Oh, it's
Great
a pleasure.
to see you.
Good to see you again in normal condition.
Thank you. And you remember Peter?
Yes, Dr. Dario, right? Yes.
Correct.
Yeah, Peter, yes. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
I'm really happy to see you in this healthy condition.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, that's all thanks to you.
That's right, Susan Daddario is healthy now, but that wasn't the case on November 6th, 2023. Susan and her husband Peter remember the day vividly.
Yeah. Susan, remarkable. What the heck happened?
So, on the morning of November 6th, after a very busy, good weekend, we got up early. Peter had a meeting to get to, and I jumped out of bed and within steps realized I couldn't breathe. Called for Peter, who managed to get me downstairs with some difficulty, and I was really struggling, so he knew to call 911. And before they arrive, I cardiac arrested at home. And thankfully, Peter, who's a retired physician, I knew from the moment I said, I can't breathe. He said, I know. You have a pulmonary embolus, and we're going to take care of you.
So she's sitting on a high chair, slumped over on the island, and I looked over and I said, I didn't have to feel for a pulse. You know, I knew instantly. So I had to get her down, and it was just go. It just so happened that it took a few minutes for the ambulance to arrive, and knowing what I know, I figured she could arrest, so I opened up the garage door and the doors to the house so that when they arrived, they could just come right in, which after about 3 or 4 minutes they did. And we got oxygen on her and got her back.
And you did CPR?
Yes, I did CPR for those few minutes, yes.
Keep in mind, Peter is a retired surgeon, a urologist. While he's trained in CPR, he had never done it on a person, no less his wife. Remarkable.
And then as soon as I cardiac arrested, he started CPR.
Peter, pretty remarkable.
Okay.
It's an emotional, it's emotional.
It is.
From there, Susan was brought to UConn in Farmington, where Dr. Ju-Young Lee, an interventional cardiologist, took over.
Doctor, how are you?
Good, how are you?
It's good to see you.
Good to see you.
You're a lifesaver.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, she actually had a sudden cardiac arrest at home. Her husband actually was a physician, so he was able to resuscitate her quickly with CPR. And she actually was transferred to the emergency department to UConn Health John Dempsey Hospital. While she was being transferred, she actually had another cardiac arrest, which was quickly resuscitated by the EMT. And she was intubated for breathing. And the emergency room doctor did a quick scan of her lungs. And that showed a large blood clot in her both pulmonary arteries. So she was actually having a recurrent cardiac arrest because the circulation is blocked in her thorax. So the emergency room doctors did quick intravenous clot busters that quickly tried to dissolve the clot in the lung arteries. She underwent a special procedure which is called mechanical thrombectomy from this room, actually.
From this particular room?
From this particular room.
The minimally invasive procedure, which only took an hour, saved Susan's life.
She immediately regained her heart function, and she was able to discharge in 2 or 3 days, like in normal condition.
In normal condition?
Yeah, normal condition means normal brain function, no neurologic sequelae after cardiac arrest.
Susan's fortunate, and she knows it. But listen to just how fortunate.
Like her case, actually, mortality rate is as high as 95%. So that's why this condition is miraculously saved.
Wow.
Yeah.
Great.
It truly is miraculous.
Thank God for Dr. Lee, because, you know, what we didn't know at the time, and we didn't find out till months later, is that I had an underlying clotting abnormality. And, you know, without a lot of symptoms previous, other than maybe a little short of breath that we attributed to a cold, you know,
It could have been.
it could have been a very different story.
Group hug.
Oh, we can do that again.
Okay.
Group hug. Everybody's good. Everybody's good.
Thank you. Everybody's good.
We're so good. If you would like to learn more about the incredible work they do at UConn Health in Farmington, please visit health.uconn.edu and tell them Great Day Connecticut sent you.
Just a remarkable story. I mean,
It's just amazing. Like the
Robert,
right place at the right time.
with the right people.
Peter there and the right people, and then UConn, and
I mean,
unbelievable.
I can't even imagine what her husband was going through.
Exactly.
To have to think so clearly to make decisions, and saved her.
Yeah, saved her. Literally. Everybody saved her.
Incredible.
Incredible. All right.